Good afternoon, YTPC. Belated Happy New Year to you all. Just on a quick break between jobs. Been chasing 100 traveller caravans around the county today, and the ensuing chaos and mess that they leave behind. That's all good fun. Hope you had lots of new pipes and tobaccos to try over Christmas and the New Year. Santa Claus was very kind to me, but that'll be the subject for another video. Right, guys. Blend Club 2019. New year, new review. First review of the year. New tobacco, new blend for me. Samuel Gawith, 1792 Flake. Wow, what a blend it is. I've been quite worried about trying this. Well, not so much worried, apprehensive I think is probably a better word to use, because the few of the lads that have reviewed this have said it's an arse kicker in terms of nick it. And boy are they right. First bowl I had of this was last night, actually. First pipe I grabbed today, by the way, was a cob. I make no apologies for that. I actually love my cobs. Cheapest pipes I've got, and some of the best smokers. Really smoke well. I like this blend, but I don't think I would put it into rotation. And I think once I've smoked this pouch, I didn't get a tin, unfortunately, because all the tins had gone. I had to buy loose. I don't think I'll buy any more, not because it's necessarily a bad blend, it's just too strong for me. I mean, I smoked half a bowl last night and I had to walk away from it and leave it. Just too strong. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that smoke a lot of plugs and twist and stronger blends like Irish Flake. I would say this is probably the second strongest blend in the nick department that I've tried, and it's just a bit too much for me. I'm not necessarily a wuss. Now, the blend itself, it's a lovely flake, although mine had got a bit battered when it arrived, so it was a bit more of a broken flake, I suppose. It's very dark, quite a dark flake, and quite thin as well for Gawith. I thought it's sort of almost the thickness of RDF, and very, very delicate, breaks up easily. And whether you sort of fold and stuff or whether you rub out, you'll have no problem with that. Moisture content on it was damn near perfect. I didn't feel I had to dry it out before I packed the bowl. Now, pouch note or tin note is absolutely beautiful, so rich reminded me a lot of I would say that a little bit of fruit in there, sort of, but very, very rich. Maybe sort of stewed prunes. I get a little bit of leather from it as well. A hint of whiskey, but that soon burns off within seconds of lighting the bowl. You lose that whiskey flavour. Obviously, you've got the Lakeland Tonkin in there as well, but I've also felt that was quite subdued, really. And I've been trying to work out where this blend actually fits in on the grand scale of things. I mean, obviously you've got Ennerdale, which is, as everybody describes it, particularly Dom, as the scent of Grandma's knicker drawer. And then you've got number 7 Broken Flake, which is one of my favourites and always in rotation. I find that number 7 Broken Flake is a sophisticated Ennerdale, not quite so intense with the Lakeland essence. I find this 1792 more like Best Brown, scented or aromatic Best Brown. I'm not even sure what they've called it now, actually, since the name changes. But obviously a lot stronger. That's obviously because of the curing process, and also with the addition of the Kentucky as well. It burns very, very nicely. Absolutely no problems there. A few relights. As you'd probably come to expect from a flake. But this is a big boys blend. As I say, it's not unpleasant at all, and there are a lot of people that will like this. I've just filled this bowl, and those looking for nicotine gratification will not be disappointed. But for me, it's certainly not an all-day smoke. If I did smoke this again, and I will finish the pouch, it will be an after-dinner smoke for me. During the day, I normally look for easier blends to get on with. It's just too strong. But yeah, so in terms of the grand scale of things, as to where it fits in, I think it's very similar to Best Brown Aromatic, not dissimilar to number 7 Broken Flake, but at the top of the tree in terms of the nic department. There is obviously a place for it. And I've looked at tobacco reviews as to what other people think, and pretty much every single review on there comments on the nicotine hit. I try to. It's not bad. It's not a bad smoke at all. It's a good quality flake. It feels nice when you're rubbing it out. I'll just show you. See, very, very dark. Yeah, it's a quality blend. But and to be honest, I'm glad. I was really pleased when I saw that this had been added to the Blend Club selection, because it's been on my hit list for a while, and for whatever reason, for one reason or another, it's not one that I actually got round to trying. So this kicked my ass into gear in getting some from GQ Tobaccos, and as I say, Sam had only got the loose. Whether or not this would benefit from jar time, whether it would mellow slightly over time, what I might do, I might put what's left into a jar and keep it for a month or so and revisit it. And see what happens for that. The Lane and Dulo, I think, is the strongest blend that I've tried to date. Peterson Irish Flake is another strong one that I've tried, and it's certainly up there with that. Yeah, it's okay. Not my cup of tea, but it's okay. And that's about it, guys. Really, there's not a lot more to say about it. Like I say, I know there's a few guys that mix this with other things. One of the guys in the UK PTC mixed it with some Dunhill Navy rolls, and I think it was Erinmore Flake, which is an interesting combination, and one that I might try and see what happens. See what happens to that. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. It would be boring if we didn't try these things. But put hairs on your chest, boys. This will. I think if you smoke this every day as a regular daily smoke, you'd end up looking like a hairy gorilla if you put that many hairs on your chest. But anyway, guys, hope everybody's doing well. I shall catch you all soon. I've got a lot more to tell you about. I've got new pipes that have come over the Christmas period, new Northern Briars, new Rattrays. I've also recently picked up my Armalini Pipe Club of London Pipe of the Year, so I'm looking forward to showing you that and having a first bowl in that. There are other bits and pieces that I've got coming too. Some new blends from Heinrichs in Germany are on the way. I've also been lucky enough to snag some Penzance, some esoteric Penzance as well, which again I'll do a vid when that arrives. It's a lovely sunny afternoon here in the Shire, nice and fresh, and I'm on my way back to the office now to grab some lunch and a well-earned mug of tea. Okay, guys, take it easy, take care. Review on the run. I'll be back.